And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your acquaintance, Cheap Ludes. Usually I start out the video saying it's your boy or it's your friend, but I'm going to go with acquaintance right now. I'm like that guy you met at a party that you bought like pretty solid dank from one time, and he's like, you're kind of cool with him, but you don't really see him too often. You don't have his phone number. That's me. I'm that. You know what I mean? Look, it's Thursday. It's a tradition. We talk about the Friday content as they tease it Thursday night, which is, you know, sometimes exciting, sometimes, and especially in the case of today, kind of disappointing. Now, the day before qualifiers, which I will definitely be participating in and definitely qualifying, yes, no question about it, I am the greatest for sure. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I expected some big names. I expected like a LeBron or like a Kobe or something of that nature, and I'm gonna just straight up tell you we did not get that. So let's go over the players we got. Tomorrow's pack is bringing some unstoppable scorers. Okay, yeah, we'll see. And then they kick it off with Bradley Beal, which no shade on Bradley Beal. He's a fine NBA player and a fine scorer, but when you kick it off with like, let's bring out some unstoppable scorers, let me just tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, including Bradley Beal himself, is going to think Bradley Beal is coming next, okay? That's all I got to say about that. So we got Diamond Bradley Beal. Won't let him play point guard. Just like, I guess it doesn't really matter at this stage. You know, most people will take their shooting guard and guard ball with it anyway, so it's not really that crazy. So he's going to be matched up with mostly point guards anyhow. But still, yeah, I don't really know how to feel about this. I mean, I'm going to try his Sapphire card out and test the jump shot, but I'll be honest, kind of off to a rough start. Not exactly stoked about Bradley Beal. That being said, early game Bradley Beals are usually pretty good on the offensive end, so it's like, cool, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm super stoked. Then we got a Diamond Luka that does not play point guard. I don't really know what to say here. Usually early game Lukas really aren't that crazy, so I don't think it really would have been that big of a deal to allow him to play point guard. I'm not sure why they didn't do that. I mean, normally I'm all for like power scaling and making sure that cards aren't completely overpowered, but I really don't think it would have been bad this year to have Luka play point guard, especially with people out here with not no money spent, all money spent, Cade accounts. And it's not like he's the most overpowered card in the game, but he is kind of on offense for sure. And it's like, I don't know, man. Either way, most people would probably have run Luka at shooting guard at this stage anyway. I've used his Amethyst a little bit, and yeah, I mean, he's not bad for sure. I'll have to use this card when it comes out tomorrow, though, just to see. He's still going to be over 100K, just like J.R. Smith up until a few days ago, because of course he is. He's Luka Doncic. Then we got Embiid. Embiid should be quite interesting. The reason I say that is just because it's like people are running Wilt right now. My thing about Joel Embiid is he going to be able to get stops in the paint? No. The reason I say he's not going to be able to get stops in the paint is because no card can get stops in the paint at this point. Like, honestly, I don't even know if it's really worth, like, if Wilt wasn't so fast, I don't even think it'd be worth running Wilt at this point, because rim running and paint mashing is just so overpowered and paint defense is so trash that it's like, if it wasn't for the speed of Wilt, there I think would be no point to even running a defensive minded center anyway. So I think a lot of people are going to have success with Embiid just because he's going to be so good offensively, like both in the post and from perimeter shooting, that I think he might actually be the way to go. I think we're going to see a lot of top guys running Embiid in their lineups tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Saturday when the qualifiers come. He's going to be astronomically expensive for sure. But yeah, he's definitely going to be good. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, dude, this set is not exactly turning out to be the most stacked set in the world. I'm not really too stoked. And this doesn't change with the reveal that the headliner of the set is Dwyane Wade. I know people like Dwyane Wade. I understand that. Is Dwyane Wade going to be a very, very good card? Yes. Does he elicit a certain level of excitement from me? No, not particularly. I watched the Redeem Team documentary like last night. I finished it, still not excited. Like, it doesn't matter. I am kind of excited that they have the Chicago Bulls Dwyane Wade. That's pretty tight. He was pretty bad for us. We were pretty bad at the time though. We had like the most washed up squad in the world when he was on the team, dude. It wasn't his fault though, I swear. We had like washed up Rondo, washed up Powell, and washed up Dwyane Wade. Like in the span of a few years, dude. It was a rough period for sure. That team sucked. That team sucked. I remember so many Bulls fans were so gassed when we got Dwyane Wade and Powell, dude. And you know what? To Powell's credit, he actually was an all-star with us, and he did play very well. But, God, that team was going nowhere fast, dude. When I start talking about how much I hate the Bulls and their 6-seed waves, that team is like the first team that comes to mind. Like, we should have just blown it up. Why were we out here signing 35-year-old former stars to come out here and compete for the 7th seed? Like, why were we doing that? Anyways, totally irrelevant. Look, is he going to be good? Yes. Are the amethyst and diamond versions of him going to be good? Not necessarily. I don't know, dude. Kind of depends. I feel like the main difference between like the amethyst and diamond and the pink diamond is going to be speed and defensive ability. Like those are going to be the two main differences that set the cards apart. Kind of like Wilt. I feel like it's going to be a speed thing for sure. I mean, yeah, he should be okay, but am I excited about it? No. He'll be expensive, and honestly, I don't think he's cracking too many people's like quote unquote top team in the game. Let's look at Luka. Luka has Luka base, which obviously no one else has but him. We should probably look at the free agent one, yeah. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more accurate, I would say. 86 three-pointer, yeah, that sounds about right. 83 speed, 83 acceleration, yeah, that sounds about right as well. He'll have 3 Hoff badges. I would assume Agent 3 is one of them, which is a very good badge, by the way. Other Hoff badges... Ooh, Floor General, maybe. Floor General, like Bailout or something, I'm sure will be one of them. Something in this playmaking department here, and then he'll have like another shooting one, but it'll be something like catch and shoot or like maybe like guard up, maybe. Midi Magician, actually. They've been giving Midi Magician to everybody. So, is he going to be the greatest card in the world? No. Is he going to be a very, very good 2-guard? Yes, absolutely. 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. Release is kind of slow on current gen. Pretty decent on next gen. I don't think, obviously, it's not going to be as cracked out as before. But he is going to have weird stuff like Gold Bully and like Masher, which could turn, if you, like, let's say hypothetically you're using Andre Iguodala. You put Andre Iguodala onto like your opposing players like Derrick Rose or like Westbrook or whatever point guard they're running. And then they have Luka at shooting guard, and then that's where your point guard is going. That's going to cause matchup issues, and you can bully them interior, especially on next gen. Yeah, Luka might be dope. Like from a meta perspective, like yeah, he might be really good. The low driving dunk is going to hurt him on current, but the high driving layup might actually propel him to the top. Then we got Dwyane Wade. Yeah, no one has Dwyane Wade base. We don't know how good that's going to be. He does have Jordan dribble style, which means he's going to move incredibly well. Lillard's behind the back, too. Yeah, Dwyane Wade might be, like, from a meta perspective, like a very top card in this game. We could see a lot of people running him. If he comes with, like, gold clamps and challenger and, like, menace and stuff, yeah, we could actually see Dwyane Wade be, like, one of the top shooting guards in the game, if not outright point guard. Like, he's looking kind of good. If they give him some additional shooting badges, but I don't think they will. You know, obviously he's going to have like 5 Hoff badges. I would assume that's probably going to be mostly in the finishing category. Maybe he has like Hoff Challenger or something, but I would say for the most part, he's probably going to have like Hoff Limitless, and like Hoff, maybe Acrobat or Posterizer or something of that nature, and then maybe like Hyperdrive or Quick First Step on his Pink Diamond, and then maybe like Challenger, right? Mix it up a little bit. We could see Dwyane Wade be fire. I wish I could test his jump shot out, but like no one has Dwyane Wade base. So, I don't know. Embiid? Yeah, Embiid's going to be kind of nice, dude. The release is clean, for sure. He's not going to be moving at all, for no question. But if he has a high interior defense, and he has, like, even halfway decent shooting badges, yeah, Embiid will be a top center in this game. 64 speed, they probably stay right around there. And honestly, 64 speed is pretty fire. Like, it's not bad. Like, you can definitely hustle with 64 speed, especially being as big as Joel Embiid. Like I said, paint defense is pretty much non-existent, so I don't really think it matters all that much, honestly. Like, if you're using, like, Wilt over him, like, yeah, there's going to be the speed advantage, but, like, Joel Embiid will stop a lot of the paint sitting that people will do. So, I don't know. Embiid could be really good, especially if the stats are looking right, which even on his little Amethyst card, they're looking pretty good. So, I would have to assume that his Pink Diamond's going to be fine, too. And then we got Bradley Beal. Going to test out Bradley Beal's jump shot. He does have Michael Jordan dribble style, so he's going to move okay. Dame's behind the back. Dude, Bradley Beal might just be like bootleg Dwyane Wade. Honestly, dude, just from looking at Bradley Beal, like without the defense from like an offensive standpoint, he looks like he's just going to be bootleg Dwyane Wade, like straight up. They're even kind of the same size too. Like he's not going to be booming like Dwyane Wade, but he's going to be shooting much better. Yeah, Bradley Beal might be kind of nice, honestly. Like, let's go over to freestyle and test out some of these jump shots, but like, yeah, Bradley Beal could be kind of nasty if I'm being honest. Like, is he going to be something or a card that's going to be ran by like top players in the game? No. But if he's like 40K, like you could definitely get a lot of offensive production out of Bradley Beal. I'm kind of stoked on Bradley Beal, dude. I might have to run him. I don't think he's taking Latrell Sprewell's spot, but yeah, he's not taking Danny Green's spot either. Honestly, dude, that's the homie right there. Depending on the jump shot, we'll see. I guess. All right, Luka, I don't know, dude. Let's see what's up with Luka. I used him a little bit. Okay, the jump shot is clean. The jump shot is, although slow, super clean. Look at this yellow basketball. Why am I using this, dude? Okay, yeah, Luka base, super fire. Now, looking at his jump shot, I mean, realistically, you just need to boop the head. Once you boop the head, like once it touches the top of his head, it's green time. Like, bam. That's it. And if I'm greening this consistently, like, you know that you can too, dude. It's not like you're watching Splash Edition out here, dude. You're watching Trash Edition right now, dude. And if I'm greening jump shots, like, you already know what it is. Like, the jump shot is super smooth. His pull-up, his, like, sideways pull-up is solid. Let's check it from the left side. His little hop step thing. Little late on the little hop step thing, but how often are you going to be shooting it anyway? It is greenable for sure. Luka should be good though. He should. And I mean, he's going to have the Hoff Masher and stuff too, so, or at least gold. I would say gold or silver Basher and like gold or silver Bully. And honestly, at that stage, like, you should be good to like consistently crack people on the inside if they're not paying attention and not making the proper switches. Like, I would say anyway. Yeah, Luka's going to be fun. He's going to play super sluggish. I love Luka as like a basketball player, just as like a person in general, because he just looks so mad all the time. Like, literally constantly, my man looks pissed, dude. And I definitely resonate with that. Also, like, he smokes hookah, which is sick too. And I just know this man smokes cigs. There is no way he does not smoke cigs, dude. There's no way. He's from Slovenia, dude. I don't know if there's any of the Slovenian homies in the audience right now, but I know y'all be chiefing cigs out there. There's just no way. Like, Luka looks like he smokes L&M menthols, like, if I'm being completely honest. No, not in a negative way, in a tight way. You know what I mean? Like, #1 Sig hype man for some reason. Let's check out Joel Embiid. I mean, we're all pretty familiar with Embiid's jump shot. It's not like a jump shot that we've never used before. Like, a lot of people probably haven't used Bradley Beal's jumper. Majority, and I would say a vast majority of people who've been playing 2K at all this year have used Embiid's jumper. And I'll be honest, I have a hard time timing it on current gen. On next gen, it's way better. And you would think that there's no difference between the jump shots, but there really is. Like, there is definitely a difference. Like, I don't think he does this little leg kick on next gen. I think that's like a current gen special. Maybe though, I don't know. I just don't remember. I played next gen for like a week, dude, and then I just said no. The minute I started playing online consistently, I was like, yeah, no, dude, we're not playing next gen anymore. There's like 5 people who play next gen Xbox, dude. I'm not trying to match up with the same 5 people every day, all day. Like, it's all good. Either way, I mean, look, Embiid is pretty fire. Like, he's gonna be fire. Like I said before, I mean, if you're somebody who doesn't care about paint defense, because why would you? It's non-existent this year, even if you have Wilt. I watch Wilt get mashed into oblivion by, like, pretty much every center in the entire game at this point. Like, I watch videos of this man getting mashed into oblivion by, like, Bol, dude. Like, that's crazy to me. Then, yeah, you should probably just use Embiid. I mean, absolute minimum, I would say Embiid is going to be, like, 600K. If not outright over $1 million. Just because he's going to be far and away the best or overall best center. Like, Wilt is better, obviously, in speed regards and mashing regards and defense regards, right? But Embiid is better in everything else. Facilitating, mid-range shooting, jump shot is overall better. Like, everything is better. He's going to be fire, dude, for sure. Then we got Bradley Beal. Look at Bradley Beal. First off, they didn't give this man a single hot zone in the three-point. I mean, I know it's his Sapphire Current Series card, but, like, for real, ooh, that jump shot's nice. But, like, really? Not one hot zone. This is Bradley Beal we're talking about. This is, like, what he does. You're telling me he doesn't have a single hot zone. He's just not hot from anywhere in the three-point line? Okay, 2K. All right. Now, Bradley Beal is one of the rare guys, I would say, this year where his jump shot is so radically different than what it was in the past. Like, a lot of jump shots kind of look the same. Like, Luka base, same. Like, Bull's release, the same. It's damn near the same from last year. That's why it's so easy for a lot of people to time, right? Structurally, it doesn't look any different than the Brook Lopez base he had last year. But Bradley Beal's looks significantly different than the Ray Allen base he had the last couple years. He actually gets off his feet a lot more, dude. Also, Bradley Beal's player build looks significantly better. I mean, they've had him listed at 6'3" for like 8 years now. And now he's up to 6'4". He looks like an actual starting NBA guard as opposed to a little like high school kid like he did the last couple years. Yeah, they got Bradley Beal looking way better. I actually like that because I like Bradley Beal, dude. Like I said, I don't think of Bradley Beal as like a unstoppable scoring machine in NBA history, but oh yeah, that pull-up is nice too. It is. That pull-up is super nice. It's actually not that much different timing-wise from his actual jump shot, which is kind of rare as well. Yeah, that move is nice right there. That little hop step thing he does. Oh, yeah, I like that. Ooh, pull-ups. Yeah, no, that's cool. I might have to pick up Bradley Beal. I struggle to score anyway. I might as well just use guys who can actually, like, green me jump shots on a consistent basis. As much as I like Spreewell, like, Bradley Beal might be the wave, honestly. People are going to put Iguodala on Rose all day anyway, so who cares? Might as well just run Bradley Beal. Yeah, Bradley Beal might be fire. Honestly, I would go look at the market, but I don't think that there's anything. I'm going to end it on a brick, dude. That's how you know I'm different from the other creators. Other creators will wait till they hit a green. I'll end it on a brick. I don't even care, dude. It's fine. I don't think anyone, any single card has a price effect from this drop, dude. I just think people don't care. Like, wilt is wilt. Like, nobody's getting rid of their wilt for Embiid, except this guy, who put 12 Hoff badges on his wilt and sold them 4 weeks after he came out. 3, I think. Like, no, it's like 2. It's like 2 weeks. But that's like 2 weeks in 2K time, especially. What words was I trying to say there? I guess I got ahead of myself. My brain broke for a second. Like, 2 weeks in 2K time is like 3 months in real life. So it's like, tried to sell wilt this late with 12 Hoff badges. That's how I know this dude is trying to qual, for sure. That's why I'm not sure why he sold wilt. You just run him on the bench, but it probably has Bosch and KG at this point. So, whatever. I don't think Melo drops in price at all. Melo's still Melo. If anything, is going to go up in price for quals. None of the shades of guys, I think, are affected by this. Like, maybe Joe Johnson, because no one cares. But that's about it. Yeah, I really don't think anyone gets affected except maybe JR. Like, maybe. Just because we're getting Beal and Luka. So I feel like maybe JR's price goes down because people are, like, going to make the switch over to one of those guys, most likely Luka. But other than that, market's going to be kind of crazy. Save your badges for tomorrow because we don't know what the guys are going to be missing, specifically Embiid. Embiid is one of those guys you want to target. Because if you have additional shooting badges, like let's say he only has like bronze limitless and you have silver limitless, like you could cash out pretty hard. Not saying to go buy a bunch of badges because we do not know what A, they're even going to have, and B, what can be applied. But something to keep an eye out. If you see a badge a little bit lower than the medium price, not a bad idea to take a swing. So as always, it's been your boy Cheap Loots. Have a good night.